Okay, you might have heard of something known as stable coins, like USD Tether and USBC Coin. A lot of these coins are stable because they peg their value to $1, the exact value of the United States dollar. Terra USD, one of the largest stable coins, lost nearly all of its value, over 95% of it, in the course of just a few days. The symbiotic coin that it is in correlation with, which is the Luna coin, lost this much of its value. In just a few days, it went all the way down to less than 0.00022. In today's video, I will talk about the cause of the market crash and the way forward. The overall cryptocurrency market cap is down to $1.2 trillion. It's the lowest in almost a year. At $29,000, Bitcoin, the world's largest cryptocurrency by market cap, is down over 50% from its all-time high of $69,000, except for a brief run to $47,000 in March. The crypto market has pretty much been in the red all year. One of the most obvious causes of the crash is the interest rate hikes on May 4th. The Federal Reserve increased its federal funds target rate by 50 basis points, with the largest one-month rate hike since 2000. Crypto markets' reaction to the central bank's announcement was almost instantaneous. Bitcoin lost over $3,000 of its price in less than 24 hours. After the announcement, the decline continued by May 9th. The leading crypto asset was down to just $30,200. It's the lowest price since July 2021. So why did the Fed's announcement have such tremendous effects on the financial markets? There are several reasons for this. One, higher interest rates mean debts become expensive and people have to spend more money to pay the interest. Without the interest rate hike, the extra fund would have gone to increasing their investment portfolios, which would encourage price hikes. In addition, higher interest rates draw money from the stock markets to interest rate-based investments that pay out the new higher rates. So more money moves away from certain markets to others. Both of these points are very important. This probably won't have as much impact on the market as even before people begin pulling money to service their more expensive debts or towards interest rates-based investments. The market expects that sort of behavior and reacts accordingly. This brings us to our next point, which is reduced federal spending during the pandemic. The central bank went on a spending spree to reduce the effects of the lockdowns on the economy. It brought up everything in sight: treasury bonds, mortgage-backed securities, and corporate bonds. Now the bank and the federal government are going in the opposite direction, trying to clean up some of the mess they made in previous years, though you might argue that it is too little too late. The quantitative tightening policies will have a lot of adverse effects on the market, at least until the economy improves and everything eases a little. When you have the federal government go from being the biggest buyer to being the biggest seller in little over a year, the markets will certainly fall. Also, the war in Europe and the bottleneck we are facing concerning the supply chain aren't helping at all. The sooner the war gets resolved and the glitches in the supply chain get resolved, the better for the whole world economy and the crypto market. How do investors proceed regardless of an unfavorable market? Wise investments remain one of the fastest ways of doubling your wealth. So stick with your highest conviction assets and choose an investment strategy that doesn't expose you to more risks than you can handle. If you are a long-term cryptocurrency investor, it is better to focus on the long-term prospects of the crypto assets you have invested in and ignore the noise. There is no doubt that the cryptocurrency space is here to stay in the long run. The 10 or 20% decline in prices. Apart from the reasons that have been stated, what else do you think is responsible for the market declines? Please drop your comments in the comment section below. We'd also love to know the investment strategies you have decided to adopt as the market continues to battle these issues. So keep those comments pouring in, And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. I wanted to talk about the largest crypto crash, but I think it has to end on a note that constantly reminds people that at the end of it, there's always a human element that gets lost. And if you've been affected by this, it'll get better. You got to learn how to crisis manage right now. Talk to somebody that can help you guide your way through bankruptcy and restore your financials in the long run.